Hey guys, and warm welcome into another Luck of the Irish episode. Today, taking on South Africa, and what will be a tough series for us. We'll go over the last Test match against Bangladesh to wrap up that tour. We were reasonably okay. We had a reasonably good series, getting a few wins there. Disappointing in the Test series, of course, but yeah. Lost the second test by 10 wickets. Bangladesh getting to 567 with hundreds to Ali and Haruldoi. Hassan 96 there, 82 for Hassan, 69 for Hussain. Had to toil a bit, but Dempsey 3 for 72. A really good performance from him. 2 for 95 for Foster, 3 for 152 for Little, 2 for 128 for Camphor. In response, 319 with Tector 83 and Camphor 53 and Commons at the top 51. We tried a few different things. We gave Sterling and Balboni a bit of a rest, gave Jack Tector a bit of a game. He's got a respectful record at Irish domestic level. But it's just the jump at the moment really catching these guys out. 5 for 72 for Tariq. 306 for Hassan. They're a good side, Bangladesh, I have to say. And we had to bat again. 261 with Camphor 60 and Doheny getting a game here. Tucker just hasn't taken his chances, so we're giving someone else a bit of a run. Yeah, and getting past their score to make them at least bat again was quite good. Shah looks like a real good talent, this man. 90 wickets, 18.46, 26 test wickets already in his career. He was sublime, really. And yeah, they got it pretty comfortably in the end in that chase. So yeah, the world rankings, we've got 1 point, which was against India remarkably. We want to get some more ODI wins here. Just because the obviously the ODI championship, we need to get past the West Indies if we are to qualify for a World Cup potentially. So it's tough. A lot of fixtures still to play. I think they've got all the fixtures there. Hopefully the West Indies get their one hit of it. But yeah, to the team for today, it is going to be Balboni and Sterling opening. Tector and Camphor 4 and 5. Burton getting a chance. Doheny at 6. Dockram at Bryan 6 and 7. They add just a wee bit of batting and a wee bit of bowling to our unit, so that's why I've got them in there. We are going to be putting in Rory Anders today. Rory Anders didn't really take his opportunity the first time around, but he had a couple of nice wee performances. 1 for 25 in the 20 over games, so he will get a shot here to try to get some things here. So yeah, Craig Young's in the team again. Craig Young is in good form for 35 years of age. Plays for Guyana CC. Manly getting an opportunity here as well. So the conditions favour a bit of seam bowling, hence why we've got a seam attack with a couple of spinners, Tector and etc. So yeah, we'll go with this team for the game and see how well we do. So we just need to get off to a good start. They are very strong here, so we've got to respect that. So yeah, Sterling and Balboni getting a rest in that last test match. We're just going to try and move those guys slowly on unless they start performing again. It's just their experience that they offer still. I think they're still valuable in our lineup. Miss there. 28 without loss. And Rabada will get the wicket of Sterling, but it's no balled. So very lucky there. And Janssen will get the wicket of Balboni. He will depart for 15. So Dean Burton trying to establish himself at the level. Getting another shot here. He's gone. He's not really taking his opportunities, Burton. He might be dropped in the next game. Tector in now. Just need a bit of a mature innings from someone here. Yeah, the veteran Paul Sterling, 34 years of age, 20 runs away from 7,000 runs. I'd love him to hit it this episode. What a servant he's been. Just solid averages throughout, and we'll want to continue to add to those numbers. He could go on to get incredible stats. Love him to get to another World Cup, ideally, before we move him on. He's about a few fours. How close is he now? Like, he's 10 runs away, so 45 he needs to get to. Tector's skied that. I think Tector may be departing. He is. We'll go for 12. Curtis Camford now. Good shot from Paul Stirling. It's 44. There it is, Paul Stirling. 7,000 one-day international runs. Been a fantastic servant for Ireland. And he's doing a job at the top of the order here. Just works that away for a single. And that's 50. Continue to add to sort of mind-boggling numbers. Chris Camper had a couple of nice 50s in the recent test, and he's been in good form as well, which is great. Just want to continue to develop him as the all-rounder of this team. He's got a long way to go in terms of that development. Got to get those bowling averages into the 30s. Two for 3, and Stirling is trapped by the debutant. Koenig is gone and got him out for LBW for 57. Downey getting a chance over Tucker. See how well he goes. We've just got to be a lot more competitive in these series. Try to take a few games if we can. A win just boosts our percentage all the time because we have 3-match series a lot against these nations. That's a bit of a skyer from Curtis Camphor, and he will go as well. So just 21, George Jockroy now. Just got to get something on the board. He's gone for 1. 3 for 6. It's all falling apart here for Ireland. It's a pretty good bowling attack that they're going up against, but still we are trying to regress as a team, and we just need to sort of get that winning habit developed in this club. Well, not club, our international team. Downey just looks a bit more fluent than Tucker anyway, to say the least. Just maybe just outing him. Tucker's got that experience if we bring him back. I think we'll be progressing forward with Stephen here at the moment. 160 for 6. Lucky edge, that's away for 4. Works that away, that's a beautiful shot. It's the 43. 9 overs left. Can we get around 230? That would be not bad considering where we were. Brian gets that away for 4. He's looking quite good at Brian. It's a good shot. That's 50. Very nicely batted. 56 off 64. 32 off 41. And a good knock here as Ireland are getting something respectful on the board. Flying off the bats. These shots now. 65 68. Nearly getting it run a ball now. It's a good shot. Beautifully struck from Brian. He'll go though. He'll be out for 39 or 47. It was a valuable knock to say the least. 219 for 7. The fireworks need to keep coming from Ireland. That is out. It'll come for no score. Manly gets a lovely drive away for 230 for 8. We've got 4 overs remaining. Manly gone for 5. Lucky edge away. Keeper gets that away for 4. It's going to be a middling score. It's well under par. We run off the last ball of the innings. Out for 6. 243 away out 50 overs. 79 off 79 was the highlight of the innings for us. He's really developing now, so it's good. It's really good to see. Someone else come through the ranks here. So we need a good start here. I'm just going to get in good lines and lengths. Anders getting a good delivery to Milan. And there we go. That is exactly what we want. It's a good start with the ball. Anders will get the wicket to Cock as well. So good start for Rory Anders in this game. But they're 67 for 2 after 10. They started off really good. Kamalo 43 off 35. Stubbs 5 off 2. We'll bring in Manly. It is overcast. We are going to keep the field up. We're going to be a bit of interest here. If we search for some wickets. So that is what we'll do. Trying to get another one here. Stubbs has got the edge off Manly, and that's another caught here. 12 for 3 after 19. Trying to keep aggressive with those fields as much as we can. So we're going to have to bowl them out somehow. Dockrell. McBride now. 2 spinners. Introduced. But yeah, this has been a brilliant knock from Malo there. That is a good catch. He's gone for 102 off 95 deliveries. A very, very good cricketer in the South African ranks there. All back into the attack as well. We've kept the field up. Tried something a bit different in this game. South Africa will take the first one-dayer by 6 wickets with quite a few overs to spare. But yeah, nice wee spell from Rory Anders though. Like, this is a guy that I think we can sort of develop into a good seamer for ourselves. So the next game. Got really no one to replace Burton. I'm just going to chuck someone else in there, and if we extend our tail a wee bit. Guess it's not up to the level at the moment. Just going to swap the level. We might drop into 6, actually, just to give him a bit of time there. He's a wee bit out of form. Downey getting a promotion to number 3 in the order. And we'll fund the toss, and we will bat first again. We've just got to try and get something on the board. I'm looking to nab a game in this series, just to try to stay in contention for a World Cup spot. I think we're probably the 10th best team at the moment. Got a big series against Zimbabwe coming up. That will be comprehensively covered, that series. It's a series that we could win. Balbirnie gone for naught. Downey gone. The hero of the last game. Rabada traps him for naught. Sterling just goes about his business as usual. He's still in a good cricketer, Sterling. Just offers so much. I think the numbers will keep piling up. His records will be hard to beat. He's probably going to end up close to 8,000 runs by the end of his career, I'd say. Three for 2. Sterling's out off a free hit, but South Africa already knew. And a Rabada will get the wicket of Paul Sterling for 27. Bit of a recovery job need to be done by the 2 Irishmen, Tector and Camphor. So a very capable batsman. Just want to start to see Tector get a few centuries to his name. It's just a career that at the moment is pretty much giving him plenty of opportunities, and his numbers are just gradually going down. Good shot down the ground it goes. Swanepoel to Camphor. For 3. Just again, losing those 3 wickets at the top means we just had to consolidate and work it round a wee bit, which just gives South Africa a good leg up. Tector is gone. Mulder getting a key strike. It was again looking good. Out for 38 off 55. It brings Dean Burton to the crease. And will Burton go at number 6. Young 20-year-old. Pretty lucky to be there, actually. That's luckily we had 4 bowlers and our other squad members. So he could have been replaced, and he's gone. 2 lovely boundaries and has struck out. George Dockrell in now. Have to rely on a bit of Curtis Canfer, our magic. He's been relatively quiet the last few seasons in terms of his scores. It's the current year for him. He was solid last year, and the year before that he was solid again without spectacular numbers. You need some more production out of George Dockrell, who's probably admittedly coming to the end of his career. Some good form with the bat. He is 33 now, George. Just over 2,000 runs in his career. He has converted himself into an all-rounder. Just handy enough stats at the end of the day. Like he's good enough to retain his spot, to say the least, at the moment. So he just provides enough with the ball to get through a few handy overs. Good shot. Drifting onto the leg side, and that's glanced away for 4. He's to 22. So again, got to show some fight here. Just got to give ourselves a fighting score, and hopefully the bowls come off on the day. Dockrell gets lucky with that one, finds the outside edge. Rabada was brilliant early up. Just got to try and see off his spell. Bad misfield there. That should have been easily stopped. Canfer will bring up his 50. Again, just proving why he's a very good all-rounder for us. 15 50s, 400s to his name. He's got 50 wickets at 45. Love that 45 average to drop down to 35. Would be a genuine all-rounder for us if he can pull that off. We'll just get set away. There was a good delivery from Rabada. But uncomfortable to play there. It's a good shot. 4 more. Dockrell will go. That was a good knock from Dockrell. Just needed to continue on. Runnable 35. Oh, that's a bit of a skying shot. We'll take it though. Keep playing positively. 81. 5.3 the run rate here for Ireland. A lot of overs to bat out. Three boundaries in a row. Oh, that's a bit of a miscue, that one. But he gets away with it. 200 up. Let's just ramp that nicely over the top. That's 6. Good wee partnerships between Canfer and the all-rounders. Canfer just doing his job. Bat boundaries. 2-2-1 for 6. Brian is scoring rapidly here and just giving Ireland a bit of confidence here into the last 10. 230 for 6. 42 off 21 from Brian, striking at 200. Whip that away for 4. That's a good shot. And that will bring up 50 from Brian. Fastest 50 against South Africa. It's been skied. It's found the man. Out for 51. It's a good wee knock. got to get some productivity out of Curtis Camper now. Just got to try and get our way across to around 270, which will be a great score. Gone for 4 off 8s. Got to keep attacking South Africa here. Like, we can't fear being bowled out here. Good shot. That is a wicked shot there from Curtis Camphor. Just shuffled across the stumps and flicked that away for 4. 94 for Curtis Camphor now. It's a maiden over. Manly finds the gap. Gets it away for 4. Curtis Camphor, he will hog the strike here. And he won't get his 100. He got one single off that. 97 off 126 was a good innings. Loved him to converted that. But yeah, competitive enough at the very least. Good from Doc McBride anyway. They've really added some value there when we needed it. So we need to start off good here. We just need to be a little bit more aggressive, I think. Andrews was good in the last game. Can he back that up? He is. He's doing quite good. Rory Andrews here. Good delivery. Shaping away. 38 for 1 after 10. 240 at 6 required. We're going to be looking to search for another wicket. 81 for 1 after 14. So the runs have flowed off the bat of Rory Andrews. Chris Camphor in now. We just need to probably take that aggressive approach. Looking for some wickets. Over for 2. Looking at De Kock, that's a breakthrough that we needed, big time. De Kock was looking quite good. He was taking the game away from us. Let's get some tidy spin in now. Can we force a mistake from South Africa here? Brian in as well. Just gonna try and use our spinners to just sort of slow the thing scoring down. Shaken off there. 5 overs for 26. 4 overs done for 23. Just no breakthroughs, which is ultimately hurting us at the moment. This means they can pace their innings. And they'll get the wicket of Stubbs, but South Africa in command here. 202 for 3. Stubbs will go for 43 off 59. It's a wee bit of a fight back here from Ireland. Dockrell will get the wicket now. Gone for 81. Runs off the last 10 at 6.1. Should be fairly straightforward for a team like South Africa. Dockrell, that's a dicey run. He's run out of man. That was sort of trying to get himself in. Swanepoel now. .37 runs at 5.2. It's not going to be enough to contain them here. Camphor will come in. .28 at 4.6. Just enough class to probably get through here. Yeah, just good quality batting there from the end. Swanepoel 36 or 28. He is a good cricketer at the end of the day. That can bat a little bit. Taking the game away from us. Gibbs was patient with his 34. And South Africa win that game by 5 wickets. So a wee bit of improvement there from Ireland. But again, we need to snag a win in this World Championship. Just to get ourselves into that 10th position. Andrews, I think, will be swapped out now. We'll bring in Craig Young into the team. How's Dempsey's bowling form? Might give Theo Dempsey a bit of a run for Manly. Though Manly has bowled quite well in this series and quite well this year. 13 wickets at 2.08. Josh Little's been a wee bit disappointing. I've got to keep him there, Josh Little. He's just experienced. We are going to play the extra bowler too, so we're going to rely a lot on players here. It's Mulder. Mulder is someone that can bat. Okay, Mulder will come in there. He'll bat at 8. So we've got 3 spinners and 3 seamers today. Burton's just completely out of form. He just needs more development at the level below. But yeah, we're going to stick with this team and see if it can pick up a victory. We've been put into bat on the surface that will offer a wee bit early on, so it's going to be a test for us, Balbirnie and Sterling, the evergreen pair. But yeah, 31.25 is still a decent average for the season for Balbirnie. Sterling gets a bit of a thick edge there. Rabada, someone we're just got to look out for. He's very, very classy. Still got these phenomenal stats for his career. He's only 29 too. He's got a lot of cricket ahead of him. Set away for 4. Set away for 4 again. Hit pretty hard there, Sterling. 46 without loss. Off to a really decent start here, which is good. First couple games, we just lost too many early wickets. It's off the bat, that's 4. Bernie's skied that straight. He should be okay there just by the way he hit it. Veterans at the top of the order doing the job. Playing a miss. Bard will get Sterling. Just had that feeling he is getting Sterling play and miss a bit. 45 or 45. Got the team off to a good start at the very least. It's wonderful getting them to play and miss now. Downey. It's a good shot. Just got to keep the scoreboard ticking over here. That's going to be our key. Love to take a game off South Africa. Obviously that big series against Zimbabwe. I think we'll cover all that series. So that's a series we're just going to turn the tide on that, get some series wins. 13 for 1. Bit of a play and a miss, a wild swing there. Just hasn't quite carried. A couple of very dicey moments there for Stephen Downey. And he's out. Mulder has got the wickets. He'll go for 21. Brings Tector to the crease. Oh, that's terrible. Why do we even bother with those runs? Cricket Captain, if you ever watch these videos, remove that silly run out there. Just astronomically stupid. Why would someone run when they hit it straight at the field and they've got the ball there from that position? Camper will get that away for 4. To be honest, Camper's looked quite good in the series with the bat. He's exceptionally well. Looking to try and take the game to South Africa here. Balbirnie brings up another 50. Very nicely done. The key is, can he maintain it? Beautiful shots all over the ground. We're going to try and take the attack to them. got the bit of a thickish edge there, but he's okay there. 33 off 22, 65, 67 for Balbirnie. Sailing at the moment. Just got to keep attacking. That's been cleanly hit. That's a 6. So if you're under a wee bit of pressure here. Camphor gone. We need Camphor to last a wee bit longer. Just got to be a wee bit more sensible about this now, just with the lighter batting. Beautiful shot from Dockrell. Oh, he's been drawn into the edge. A good innings from Balbirnie comes from in. He'll be kicking us out. That would have been another 100. The way he was batting. Brings the 2 all-rounders together now. 207 for 5. Momentum is fully shifted with South Africa now. Just South Africa know if they get through this partnership, there's absolutely 4 bunnies. And Mulder has been called in specifically to bat a little bit at 8. Still want to take the attack to them if we can. Want something over 300, realistically. It's cleanly hit from Dockrell. A couple of nice wee knocks in this series so far. And get his average up to where McBrien's is. Skying shot, and he's gone. We're relying a lot on Mulder here to do a job. It's a good shot. Whips it away for 4. This needs 20-25 or something with Dockrell going at the other end. It's a good shot again. 4 runs, 250 up for Ireland. Dockrell's traps. No, we are going to be struggling to bat out the overs here. Can we get some tails wagging? I'm getting a few little runs. Mulder, he'll go for 19 off 19. 10 overs to bat. It's going to be incredibly hard for the tail enders, especially with our ones getting through these overs. Little's gone for 9. We're not going to bother watching that court there. And Craig Young's out. 272 out. Ireland will be disappointed there. They had an opportunity to get over 300. So yeah, just a lot of starts. Sterling 45, Camphor 36 and 35. Balbirnie needed to kick on to that 100. Didn't quite get it. And we've left a few runs. Out of that particular one there. Just want to start, get a couple of early South African wickets and make their order work like anything. Little started off very well, drawing De Kock into the bad shot there. 23 for 2. Just going to try and keep the field up for a little bit. 77 for 2 out of 14. Stubbs 31 off 20. The man to get out at the moment. Manly in. Over for 12. He's been really taken apart here. Mulder is going to get an opportunity to bowl. Some spin. Manly's just been taken out of the attack. It's been pretty much one-way traffic from South Africa. Just batting-wise, they're just classy. We need some wickets. Just again, spinner's been taken apart. This has been brilliant batting from Stubbs. 12 fours and a 6. 7 fours and a single 6 from Milan. Camphor in. We are going to try and pitch it up here. So a bit different. Keep the field up too. And that has backfired spectacularly. Craig Young back into the team, and Craig Young will get the wickets. Out for 100 exactly, Milan. That's his 12th 100 at the level. Just phenomenal numbers. Canberra will get the wicket to Gibbs. Josh Little bowled pretty well up front, actually. Like, at the end of the day, like, it's not going to be enough. If he can snag maybe a third wicket, would be quite good. And South Africa will win the game convincingly by 6 wickets. So Stubbs ends on 131, a brilliant knock from the wicketkeeper, and that is dinted our chances of qualifying for the World Cup, effectively. We need the West Indies to drop some games. This series coming up is huge, Zimbabwe and Ireland. So you'll join us here for the first test match. Pretty much we'll probably play the one-day series as well, so definitely get amongst that. If we can snag a test here, we'll play well in the first test, we may extend to the second. So smash the like button, share with a friend, and we'll see you next time.